Self-defense is not a preference, it's a standard. The compact pistol market has flooded buyers with options built for marketing, not for the moment when size, reliability, and stopping power are all required simultaneously. 5 platforms meet that standard without compromise: concealable without sacrificing capacity, accurate without sacrificing control. Engineered for real self-defense scenarios, not range assumptions. The industry pushed alternatives. These 5 earned their position differently. 5 compact pistols, built for 2026 self-defense realities. Here's what actually qualifies. This video is for educational purposes only and does not promote harm or unsafe use of firearms. Number 5. Canik TP9 Elite SC. In a world where compact pistols are supposed to compromise, this one refuses to. The Canik TP9 Elite SC steps in like it has something to prove, and honestly, it does. Because this isn't just another carry gun, it's a statement. Canik built its reputation by delivering performance that embarrasses higher-priced competitors, and the TP9 Elite SC carries that same energy into the compact category. It's not trying to be flashy, it's trying to dominate. And shooters who've spent time behind the trigger know exactly what that means. Now here's where it flips expectations. The trigger. Clean, sharp, almost competition level out of the box. In a compact pistol, that's rare. It breaks fast, resets quicker, and gives you a level of control that most defensive handguns simply don't offer at this size. Pair that with an optics-ready slide, and suddenly you're looking at a carry pistol that thinks it's a full-blown tactical platform. The grip is thick, but purposeful, soaking up recoil and giving you confidence shot after shot. It's not the smallest option, but that added control? It matters when speed and accuracy become survival. And here's the reality: this pistol punches far above its price bracket. You're getting premium-level features without the premium cost. That's why it's not just popular, it's necessary. In 2026, if you're serious about self-defense, this isn't a maybe, it's a contender you don't ignore. Number 4. Smith & Wesson M&P9 M2.0 Compact. This is the kind of pistol that doesn't chase hype, it builds trust. The Smith & Wesson M&P9 M2.0 Compact has earned its place the hard way, through years of real-world use, law enforcement adoption, and shooters who rely on it when things aren't controlled or predictable. You're not looking at a trend, you're looking at evolution. Smith & Wesson took everything that worked in the original M&P line and refined it into something sharper, tougher, and more responsive. The M2.0 isn't louder, it's smarter. But here's where it stands out. The grip texture is aggressive, borderline unforgiving, and that's exactly the point. Under stress, sweaty hands, rapid fire, it stays locked in. No slipping, no second guessing. It becomes an extension of your hand. The trigger has seen major improvements too. Cleaner break, more defined reset, and better overall feedback. It's not trying to be flashy, it's built to perform consistently, every single time you press it. And when it comes to reliability, this pistol has already proven itself in environments where failure isn't an option. It cycles, it runs, it endures. Price-wise, it sits comfortably in that mid-range sweet spot, but what you're getting feels far beyond that. In 2026, self-defense isn't about experimenting. It's about choosing something that's already been tested. And this is exactly that kind of pistol. Number 3. Beretta APX A1 Carry. This pistol doesn't try to impress you with noise. It earns attention through precision. The Beretta APX A1 Carry is what happens when a legendary firearms company takes its full-size tactical mindset and compresses it into something built for everyday defense. Beretta's reputation didn't come overnight. It's built on centuries of craftsmanship and battlefield trust. The APX line was originally designed for military and law enforcement contracts, and that DNA is still alive in this compact carry version. It may be small, but it carries serious intent. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The slide design is aggressive, almost industrial, with deep serrations that make manipulation effortless even under pressure. The frame is lightweight but reinforced, giving you a balance between concealability and control. It disappears under clothing, but in your hand it feels deliberate. The trigger is consistent, not overly heavy, with a predictable break that works well for defensive shooting scenarios. It's not built for show, it's built for repetition under stress, where muscle memory matters more than perfection. Recoil is manageable thanks to its ergonomic design, and while it's compact, it doesn't feel snappy or unstable like some ultralight carry pistols. And here's the key point. This is a carry-it-and-forget-it kind of firearm, until the moment you need it most. No drama, no complexity. In terms of price, it sits in the affordable defensive category, making it accessible without sacrificing Beretta's proven engineering. That's why it's quietly becoming one of the most overlooked but increasingly chosen carry pistols heading into 2026. Number 2. CZ75 Compact. Some pistols feel modern, and some feel timeless. The CZ75 Compact belongs to that second category, a firearm that doesn't follow trends because it helped define what a duty pistol should feel like in the first place. Born from the legendary CZ75 platform, this compact version carries decades of military and law enforcement respect. It has been used across the world in various forms, trusted in harsh conditions where simplicity and mechanical strength matter more than marketing. Now, here's where it becomes different from most modern striker-fired pistols. The CZ75 Compact uses a steel frame and a traditional hammer-fired system. That alone changes the entire shooting experience. It feels heavier in the hand, but that weight translates into stability. When you aim it, it doesn't move easily. It settles. The slide rides inside the frame rails instead of outside, which is a signature CZ design. The result? A lower bore axis feel, reduced muzzle flip, and a shooting rhythm that feels incredibly controlled. It almost guides itself back on target. The trigger in double-action, single-action mode gives you options long and deliberate for the first shot, then crisp and short afterward. It's a system built for discipline, not shortcuts. And when it comes to durability, this pistol is overbuilt in the best way. Steel construction, minimal plastic reliance, and a reputation for running in harsh environments for decades. Price-wise, it sits in the solid mid-tier range, but what you're really buying is longevity. In 2026, while everything is becoming lightweight and modular, the CZ75 Compact stands firm as a reminder. Some designs don't need improvement, they just need respect. Number 1. Taurus TX9. This is where things get interesting, because the Taurus TX9 is one of those pistols that quietly enters the market, gets underestimated, and then suddenly starts showing up in conversations about real-world self-defense reliability. Taurus has had a mixed reputation in the past, but the TX9 feels like a turning point. It's not trying to copy the big names anymore, it's trying to prove it belongs in the same room. And for a lot of shooters, it's doing exactly that. The design is clean, modern, and purpose-driven. Nothing feels unnecessary. The frame is compact but not cramped, giving you just enough grip space to stay in control during rapid fire. The texture is practical, firm enough to lock your hand in place without tearing into your skin during extended use. Now, here's where it starts to stand out. The trigger is surprisingly refined for its category. Smooth take-up, predictable break, and a reset that allows faster follow-up shots than most expect at this price level. It's not competition grade, but for defensive use, it gets the job done with confidence. At the range, the TX9 shows its real character. Recoil is manageable, accuracy is consistent, and it doesn't feel like a budget compromise in hand. It feels like a tool designed for function first, and that's the key point value. This pistol sits in an accessible price range, making it one of the more budget-friendly defensive options in 2026 without completely sacrificing performance. In a world full of expensive tactical hype, the Taurus TX9 is quietly saying something different. You don't always have to spend big to be prepared. Outro. These compact pistols prove one thing: real self-defense isn't about size or hype, it's about trust when it matters most. Now, tell me, which one would you actually depend on in a critical moment? Drop your answer in the comments, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.